You know what I realized? I feel like elementary and middle school, those were, some good times, But, my last, 4 years of, high school, I only kept a few friends, I ain't gonna lie. But middle school, and elementary school, those are some good times. But, I feel like, when you're in high school, people, they're figuring out, they're just figuring out themselves, and that's what I feel like, that happened to me. That was going on, I feel like I only had, well, in high school I only had like a couple friends, but in middle school, it was fun, and elementary school I had a lot of, good friends, I think I had like one good, I had like I had a friend in elementary school, but yeah, I, I, I talked to her for a long time, but then I lost contact with her. So yeah, we just got to take a moment and just look back at the memories that that we made. You know, and right now I just graduated from high school. I'm gonna be I already know what I want to do. I want to be a dentist. I want to go to college. And yeah, but you know, but yeah. Just, what else is on my mind? Because I have a minute just to rant. Just protect yourself. Just protect your aura. Because what something I heard from somebody that's important to me. I heard that he told me that time is precious. Just like that minute or two that you spent watching my video, this video, you're not gonna get that time back. So the most valuable thing is time. That's the most valuable thing, because you can get the money back, but you can't get time back. So that's the most valuable thing. So just do what you love.